The truth on why Buhari is not using the Efcc to arrest Tinubu. Tinubu is one of the Nigeria's biggest political players and a godfather of the politics of the Southwest region, Jagaban, as he's fondly referred to, is believed to be nursing a presidential ambition ahead of the 2023 election. Upon helping Muhammad Buhari to the presidency in 2015, and more so because there is a gentleman's agreement among Nigeria's dominant political parties that will ensure that the next president emerges from the south. Tinubu is a front-runner for the presidential seat in 2023 after the expiration of Buhari's constitutional second term. It is believed by political analysts and observers that a northern cabal is working actively against Tinubu's presidential ambitions and are painting him in negative light before the president. The removal of Babatunde Fowler from the FIRS and Muiz Bani Re from AMCON, both Tinubu proteges, was seen as a clear message of disapproval from the president to Tinubu. Fears were heightened in Tinubu's camp when the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) informed the public that they received a petition to investigate the source of money conveyed in bullion vans to the home of the All Progressives Congress (APC) National Chairman Bola Tinubu on the eve of the 2019 presidential election. Many believed Buhari was setting his political weapons against the Lagos strongman. Upon further investigation, it was discovered the petition did not come from the presidency, but from civil rights activist Deji Adeyanju. Adeyanju called on the commission to swing into action and begin an investigation into the appearance of those bullion vans. We cannot, as a nation, have two separate rules for fighting corruption, one for those opposed to the ruling party and another for supporters of the government, Deji stated. Ibrahim Magu had assured Nigerians that the commission would commence an investigation immediately it receives a petition to investigate Tinubu. If you are really interested, write a petition and see whether I won't act. It is not for us to listen to people on the radio and begin to act. Yes, we have intelligence, but the surest way to get action is to go and write petition and substantiate the content of the petition and see whether I will not act, Magu said. Tinubu and Buhari seem to have eased tensions with each other. Tinubu visited the president on Tuesday, January 7, 2020, at the State House, Abuja. Tinubu maintained to the media that their meeting was about the country's development and that they did not discuss the 2023 election. Aye. President Buhari doesn't seem to harbor hostilities against the Southwest godfather or have any plans to prosecute him. So guys, there's nothing anybody would tell Nigerians that they will believe that say Buhari is fighting corruption. Oh, now watch, nothing is happening with all of these things that are glaring. Let them test the whole thing, whether really okay, whether he, according to what Tinubu said, that he has not been working for the government, he doesn't whatever, but we saw bullion vans, and just like Emagu said, that they should write petition, that they don't just listen to ESC, they don't just listen to people on radio and television, like seriously. So if they write the petition and they substantiate it, definitely he will act on it. That was what he said. But now that since the petition did not come from the presidency, and just like what the writer is trying to say, we have different laws for different people. Of course, that is the way it has been playing. So if anybody says, oh, we are fighting corruption, no, they are just deceiving themselves. They are just fighting oppositions. They are fighting anybody who is not in their good record. That is just the way it's happening. Nothing anybody will tell anybody. All of this window dressing corruption, they say they are fighting. Even EFCC running from pillar to post. But when it comes to the issue of what is it called, all these Yahoo boys, oh, you will see them in action, sweating. I think after the petitions was written to EFCC, and that was when this man attended, Magu attended one program, and they were asking him about this issue of a bullion van. He was just furious that why would they be asking him such question in that occasion. That is to tell you that these people, they know what they are doing. It is just, it is paddy. It is really, really paddy. They are not ready to do anything. Let them be deceiving themselves. And, I just laugh when Tinubu said, oh, he went to see the president, now to discuss how this country will move forward, about the development of this country. they have seen Tata. Of course, the journalists should not even expect him to say anything. What do you expect him to say? To have said everything they said in that place? No, of course. Since they were not there, definitely he's not going to give a concrete answer. If we want to tell Nigerians what they want to hear, of course, everybody wants the development of the country. So that is what he's going to tell them, that yes, that is what we discussed, and that was why I went there in the first place. But let them be deceiving themselves. People know the truth. Of course, they might not have that power to enforce or to say, oh, this is how it has to go. But everybody just fooling everybody. They're just deceiving people. They're just there doing their own thing. Are they really doing the biddings of Nigeria? No, they're just there for themselves. It's all about, oh, rub my back, I rub your back, whether you are qualified or not. But if you are in that cadre, that category, everything just works for them. But let's see how everything will play out at the end of the day. And somebody is of the opinion that that is why they want to systematically murder the Adeyanju, so that there will be no witness and the case will be thrown out of court. Nigerians, you're on your own. Tinubu, you will not kill yourself. Magu, haven't you received the petition against Tinubu? What are you still waiting for? Nigerians are not fools. Oh. Yes, they are not fools. Who tell you that he has not? He has seen it. He's not ready to do anything. We heard from a reliable source that the whole thing, dust we just feel it. That the day it was submitted, they just threw it under one place, and that is what has happened. Nobody, they are not saying anything. Even the Magu that said, oh, let them rise, that if he's not going to do, if let them wait, if he's not going to do anything. What are we hearing today? The day it was asked, it was just not ready to say anything concerning that. They think that they are leaving a good legacy. Lagosians are there, they are complaining here and there, they know what they are complaining about, but everybody is just like those. Everybody cannot just speak up. People are just speaking with all form of unseriousness. People are not, maybe out of fear, people cannot just come out boldly, but they are just trying to be diplomatic. But when people are speaking with diplomacy, where they are, what they are trying to say, but they cannot just come out boldly. Everybody is just quiet. At times I always ask that question: is there anything that was just blown into the air that people are not just bothered? They careless. And I think the what they that was blown into the air is poverty, stress, all manner of things that will make you to be uncomfortable. If you are not comfortable, you know reason why. Just few people are speaking, but you can't even hear their voice. Their voices are so low. The rest people are just engaged with one problem or the other. You have not been able to feed yourself. You have not been able to feed your children. The school fees is there. Even you go out in the morning, you are not even sure of what you are going to get. So those are the things, I think, in my opinion, that they've blown into the air. That just be talking, just be carried away with all those your problems. So if you are carried away with all those problems, are you going to be thinking of, oh, somebody did this, somebody did that? Even if you are being told, have you heard about these things? They say, I beg, leave that thing safe. Now that one put food for my table, people they will just move on. They will just move on, jejely. And the worst part of it is that some people will come out and tell you, is your money missing? Did anybody complain that your money is missing? At this age and time, you can imagine the way people are reasoning. People, of course, it has to be people who are already supporting them. If you are supporting them, of course, you should know that these people, something is wrong somewhere. That is your money missing, and you want this country to be clean. But if it were to be, somebody from the opposition party, you will start hearing them, oh, he's a thief, he said this, he said that, he said this. But now when it comes to the people in their own camp, they will be asking you, is your money missing? That why are people so concerned that they saw bullion van in Tinubu's house? That did your father complain that his money is missing? That is what you are going to be getting, and you call that a country? Most times, or even at times, the masses are even the problem, are part of the problem we are facing in this country. They are part of the problem. The people who are always coming to defend these politicians, they are suffering. A lot of them are suffering. And the unfortunate thing there is that they don't even know it. They don't even know it that they are suffering. And that's why they will continue to say, oh, you are talking to my my fan, you are talking to my this, I respect this man, yeah, don't talk to him like that, don't talk, irrespective of what he does, we're covering the truth. So guys, I wouldn't want to say much. Of course, everybody knows what has been playing us. Let them continue what they are doing. So let's hear from you what you think about this whole thing. Do you think because maybe there's this relationship, this agreement between them, because I want power, you want power, I rub your back, I rub your back, then I will get what I want. So irrespective of what you do, we are in power now. Is it possible for you to go and fight somebody in your camp? It's not going to be possible. So let's hear your own take. Leave your comments below and let's learn from you. Bye.